I think that the best way that I can speak into their life is sharing my testimony and my life experience and being a living example of change, or someone that's working on change, because I'm not perfect and God is still, doing the work in my life.
I seen the situation as a blessing to come out of prison. It's better than jail, but at the same time, it's no place like home. So, I don't know, it was a lot of mixed feelings.
Grace House Ministries, Brinkman is a little bit different than all the other houses in the sense that our main priority is to move into independence. That means working, finding a job, attending to the conditions that you have established on you by parole, and slowly gaining control back over the time in your life, back over whom you are in relation to the community.
A lot of people there was understanding. A lot of people there, they've been through what I've been through, and they've seen what I've seen. So it was just like, it was a lot more, it was more of a comfortable surrounding. I didn't think it was gonna be like that. I thought I was gonna go to this place and nobody was gonna understand me or understood what I've been through, or even just walked in the same shoes I walked in. So it was a blessing. It was a blessing to have people there.
Yes, they come willingly. I mean, you always gonna have a few that, wanna come and just, flop out and not take it serious. So, to really be realistic, you're gonna always have that, but you also have those people that's serious about changing.
When I came out, they were asking me if I had an address, and I really had no place to go, and I didn't know of anything, so I was saying I was gonna go back to the city mission. Mm-hmm. And when I got the papers, they said I was going to Grace House, which I had no idea what Grace House was.
Mm-hmm. They introduced me to a bunch of programs that's benefiting me right now. They helped introduce me to this program. I believe it's called Peer Connection. They helped me be more in contact with my parole officer, like more of an understanding, which that help got me into CEO. Right now I got 2 certifications. I'm on the verge of getting 2 more next week. And by the time August is done, I'll have 5 certifications. I'll be a licensed construction worker. At the same time, they helped me get into the Peer Connection is helping me go through VESIT. I basically didn't do nothing but just sign a couple of papers, and they the ones like doing everything for me. So it is a blessing.
Slowly as I got being there and a little more comfortable, and people there that were in your situation, they talked to you, people were, they accepted you. When you, like Steve said, people walked in your shoes, so they kind of understood what you were going through, how you were still kind of leery of being out and things, not knowing what to expect, how to expect, what to do, where to go. It was kind of different.
I do believe that it's the many years that Saving Grace has been doing this work that has gotten them to the point where they feel comfortable servicing the various populations that parole refers to them. We all have an obligation to make sure that there are resources and services. So for us to have relationships with, and contracts, with other community-based programming for different type of services, it's essential to the core of what we're charged to do when it's time for a person to be released back into the community.
What I say, I would tell them that nothing's impossible for God. And if you just trust in God, put your trust in God. And I know it's difficult, and I know it's hard, but nothing is impossible for him. Like my circumstances and Reverend King's circumstances and all these other men that we see, that we witness in the house, did much more time than us. And less, whatever the circumstances, nothing's impossible. And if you just trust and you put that determination, your motivation to provide for your family and to protect them, if you just put it to something positive, constructive, it will work out as long as you put God first.
Yes, I think my life is redeemed, and I give all the glory and honor to God because it's His plan, not mine. I just come to the point in my life where I don't kick against the pricks. I don't fight against God.